Alright, what's going on, everyone? I'm doing a new video. I'm going to try to do one of these every week called Hot Tech Tuesday. This is a series where I'm going to go over maybe some lesser known cards that are viable, that don't see a lot of play, and maybe they enable you to do some cool things, or they'll improve a losing matchup. Some kind of cool tech card that you can include a one or two of that you may not see in popular builds. So starting us off is this Tactical Retreat card. It's an option from BT4, and I think it is useful in security control. So security control players, if you're looking for a hot tech card, I think this is the one. It is a 5th copy of Holy Wave. Because of its security effect, you just trigger recovery +1, same exact effect as Holy Wave in security. So that's good in and of itself. It only costs 1 memory, and then the main effect is that you can place a Digimon on your side of the board on top of your security stack. So that seems kind of bad, just like when you read it straight up, but it actually does come up, especially in security control decks with cards like Sword Defeat and Shademon, which come out of security, so you can guarantee that they're going to be that first check that your opponent does, and it helps those cards dodge your opponent's removal, or it forces your opponent to essentially attack into them. So you kind of turn them into a blocker with, I guess, taunt, if that's a mechanic you guys are familiar with. It's a card that your opponent is forced to attack into, even if they don't want to. So yeah, so the Sword Defeat and Shademon are especially good with this card. I'm going to do a quick example here for you guys. So I'm going to get big and then move my camera down. It's a little scuffed, but you guys will be able to see. Let's see here. Alright, so in this example, I'm playing security control, and then my opponent is playing Rookie Rush. I'm at 2 security. So here, it's my turn, and if I just leave this board as is, I lose next turn because they have 3 attacks. Let's pretend I have shit in my security, like nothing. Even though I'm playing security control, it happens sometimes, right? So what I can do in this situation is, in my hand, I have a Tactical Retreat. I play that. I play 1 memory. Sword Defeat goes to the top of my security. I can pass my turn, and now my opponent's 3 attacks. The first one brings the Sword Defeat back out, and the next 2, whatever my last 2 checks are, and I don't lose the game. Whereas if I didn't have the Tactical Retreat, they would still have 3 attacks, and they could clear all my security with their 3 attacks. So I would lose the game. So right there, this is a game-saving play, and you still get to keep your reward. I think the play works even better with Shademon. So for example, let's say it's the same board state, but I have a Shademon instead of a Sword Defeat. I can Tactical Retreat. The Shademon goes to the top of my security. I pass my turn. They swing. Shademon comes out, and then they swing again, and I can block with Shademon. So I only lose 1 security in this example instead of 2, or even losing the game. And Tactical Retreat will also help you to dodge some removal. So let's keep the Shademon out, because let's say Rookie Rush has a Spiral Masquerade they can use at the beginning of their turn. They play Blinding Rain to Spiral Masquerade, let's say. So then they would have 3, 6, 9 DP they could minus. Shademon dies, that gets rid of your blocker, and then they can swing for game, right? But if we do it the other way around, let's say we actually do Tactical Retreat. Shademon goes to our security. Then they are forced on their turn to attack into the Shademon. So that means the Shademon clears 1 attack anyways. And then if they want to remove it, they can remove it here. It dies, but I still have 2 security. So they swing. My 2 security gets cleared, but I live to see another turn. So this is a very cool card to keep in mind, the Tactical Retreat. I think there's a lot of cool things you can do with it, especially in security control players. If you have an extra slot in your deck, consider this card. All right. And that'll do it for today's Hot Tech Tuesday. Next week, I think I have another cool card in store for you guys, so make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you very much.